Shalawam, sisters, all praises to the Most High. Kohaloi, yahawashi, yahawashi. I just wanted to do a quick video just touching on a few topics, and it's pretty much just about not bringing everybody into your house, not bringing every sister into your house. Yeah, everybody knows the scriptures. Or not everybody knows the scriptures, but, if you're familiar in the truth, you know the scripture that says that you shouldn't bring every person into your own house, and how you should be aware of the scriptures say be aware of false brethren unawares, but the same thing goes for sisters. You're going to have false sisters come into your house unaware and flip it upside down. You got to really be circumspect of the people that you let into your life, because some people can come into your life and they could portray an image to be, holy, trying to keep the commandments, or that they trying their best, but then when you leave, they completely different. Then when y'all depart, they're completely different. You know what I mean? People portray an image all the time, but you don't know what go on. You don't know what go on when they leave. So that's why you gotta, like the scriptures say, you gotta prove people. And a prime example. Let me give a prime example of letting not everybody into your house. Say you meet a sister, right? And a sister, she found you off of YouTube or Instagram, and she sees everything just the things that you, Salakia. Excuse me, Salakia. She sees the things that, you post, about your family, your children, you gotta, whether it be you got a business or, you trying to live your life right. Say a sister sees that, and she like, okay, inwardly, the sister might be envious. She might be envious. She might come into your home, and it's because you didn't really prove the sister, get to know her, and like the scriptures say, you brought somebody. Be aware before you bring it to your house. Don't let everybody into your house. You brought the sister into your house. Next thing you know, you got stuff missing. Next thing you know, you every time she come over, something is always wrong. You know what I mean? Next thing you know, she trying to pull a move on your husband, or you can just tell when something isn't right. And like we all should have the spirit of discernment. You know what I mean? Because we're spiritual, we should judge things. We're spiritual people, so if you're spiritual, you should judge all things, and you should be able to judge all things and be like, look, something should be telling you in your spirit when somebody is off, and when somebody, seems like a decent person at the end of the day. Because you never really know anybody. You can prove people as much as you want, but you don't really know what goes on when that person departs out of your company at the end of the day. That's why I feel like you always got to constantly prove people, like the scriptures say. But anyway, yeah, you got to be careful, because sisters be crazy. Sisters be envious. And I got a video about that. That's a sick trait to have, to be envy of your sister, envious of your sister, or even your own brother, or a whole another Israelite family, to be envious of a family. Like, that's a real sick trait to have. And when people have that trait and you allow them into your house, sometimes you won't even know. You'll know that something is off, but you be like, she just working on herself, but you won't know which trait it is. And like I said, in my last video, when somebody's envious, it's like they're coveting. And then it's like that can lead them to do anything to get what they want by any means necessary, whether it be stealing from you, harming you, doing anything that they need to do to get whatever it is that they covet that you have. So you got to be aware of spirits like that, and you got to be aware of brothers too like that. Brothers that you bring into your home. You might meet your brother or a sister. We're waking up everywhere now, so you might meet a brother or sister at the grocery store. You might meet them you going to Weiss getting ready, and you might see a brother or sister and they got fringes on. You might see a brother, he got fringes on. You're like, oh, Shalawam, da 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 da, chopping it up. Your husband there with you, and y'all are talking, or he talking to your husband. Same thing goes I mean, same thing goes if you met a brother in the truth. You gotta prove him too. You know, prove him and be, especially if you bringing them into your house for feast days. You bringing them in your house for high holy days and feast days. You gotta prove people. You can't just be letting everybody in your house. You can't let everybody in your house. Some circumstances you do have to let people in your house when you got some people hold Sabbath services at their house like we do. So sometimes you may not have a choice, but sometimes when you don't have a choice, and to the people that you bring into your house, you gotta pray to the Most High. Well, you always have a choice. You always have a choice at the end of the day. But sometimes you really, like when you have a congregation, you know, if you don't have a building, you gotta bring people into your house and be like, at the end of the day, damn, let me just pray to the Most High that these spirits, don't whatever people's spirits got on them. Most High, can you please, as soon as they leave, can spirits go right with them? Right? I don't want no spirits in my house. That's the best thing to do. Because, people carry spirits with them. Next thing you know, you let sister in your house, she envious of you. And then you got an envy spirit on you. Now you envying another sister, or you envying, you actually envying your family members that's in the world. Now you being envious of sinners. You know what I mean? Now you just gonna be bugged out. Like, that's just a horrible trait to have. It really is. You gotta be aware, sisters. Sometimes you can even bring, Salakia, I'm tired. It's like, what time is it? 2 o'clock? 3 o'clock in the morning. But sometimes you bring somebody in your house and they might see, how you live and see you live a decent life. And they might want to try to take it by any means necessary. So you gotta just, not saying you gotta have it, not saying have an evil suspicion. Don't have an evil suspicion, but you just gotta be circumspect and aware of the people and the spirits that you bring into your life. And they can affect you spiritually, people just be off. And I want to bring up another topic in this video. I just can't remember what it was. Hold on, how long is this? 7 minutes? That's not that long. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to think about my other topic. Hold on. Most time must not want me to talk about it then, because I can't even remember it. Oh, being sincere. Being a sincere sister. It's not hard. It's just not hard. Well, I can't say that. I guess it is hard for some people. It's hard for some people to be sincere. Don't be a fake sister. Be sincere. Always be sincere in all your doings. The Most High is watching. Always be sincere. Whether it be through charity or whether it be through anything that you do, always do it in sincerity and truth. Always do it in truth, meaning that you're doing it through the laws and you understand what you're doing and you're doing the right thing, and you're not doing nothing out of vainglory. Always be sincere. Whether it be you even, like I said, giving back in charity. Say you helping a sister out by buying a sister a whole bunch of baby clothes. You don't got to tell nobody that you're doing that. That's between you and the Most High. That's between you and the Most High. Be sincere about it. When you do things, be sincere. When you check on sisters, be sincere. When you check on sisters, be sincere about it. Don't just do it and then be like, oh, okay, no. All right, yeah. No, be sincere. It's not hard to check on brothers and sisters. And a lot of people, in the truth, we go through a lot. Yeah, we all got to stay strong, but, we got a lot to meditate on in these last days. We got a lot to meditate on. We got a lot, the Most High said, this verse just popped in my head, he'll take our burdens for us and stuff, but he will do that. He'll take your burdens, Oh, my son's coughing. I have to check on him. The Most High will take away our burdens and stuff, but, we still be having a lot on our mind. We're only human, So you gotta check on. Oh, I'll just drop down the steps. You gotta check on your brothers and sisters. Or Salaki, your sisters. If you married, you can't just be checking on no brothers. You know what I mean? But yeah, you gotta check on your sisters and make sure that they're doing okay, that they're in the right. I know this ghetto, y'all. Look, I got my my husband's work clothes hanging up. But yeah, you gotta check on your brothers and sisters, and when you do it, be sincere. Anything you do, be sincere. Even if you helping a sister out last minute, you helping a sister out with, whether it be you coming over to help a sister with her with prepping for the Sabbath or whatever it be, just be sincere. Always be sincere in everything that you do. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I gotta go take care of my son. Yeah, that's the message of this whole thing is be aware of the people, the sisters that you bring into your house. And always do things in sincerity. Be sincere. Okay? And Shalawam. That's pretty much it. I don't think I got anything else to talk about. Let me think. I always be doing that. Let me think, because I don't know. Let me think. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, one more thing. Not everybody gonna like you in the truth, even if they in the truth, okay? That's one more thing. Not everybody gonna like you, okay? Some people see a spirit. If you got a, say you a sister. No, it don't even matter. It don't even matter. You could have a bold spirit. People not gonna like you. You could have you could be as bold as a lion. People might not like you. You could be as quiet as a mouse. People still not gonna like you. People in the truth, we not there yet. We're not to the level of where we're not in the kingdom yet. It's always gonna be somebody that don't like you in this truth. There's always gonna be somebody that always got something to say. There's always gonna be somebody that, you gonna have your haters in this truth, y'all. Even if you got family in the world, your family, they're gonna say stuff about you. People in the truth gonna say stuff about you. So what? As long as you're doing what you gotta do, the only person that you should be pleasing is yahawashi and yahawashi, the Most High and His Son. At the end of the day, when everybody's gone, it's only going to be one person that matters, and that's yahawashi and yahawashi, Yahweh and His Son. Yahweh and His Son. Those are the only people that matter at the end of the day. So, if you ever, somebody come to you with some gossip or some rumors, or just be like, look, I don't even want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. It's not for me. I already know how it is. People going to say whatever they're going to say. Don't matter if you're doing good or if you're doing bad. People going to have stuff to say about you, even in the truth. Just be like, look, it don't matter. At the end of the day, I serve you yahawashi and yahawashi. And you know in your spirit, if you're doing things the right way. And sometimes you may need to sit and examine yourself. If you do hear somebody, who's like you. If you do hear, somebody say something about, whatever it is that you did that they didn't like, which first of all, I feel like if somebody ever has an issue with you, you should never hear it from another person. You should hear it from that person directly. But say you do hear, some rumors or some gossip, whatever, just be like, look, yeah, okay, so what? At the end of the day, I'm serving yahawashi and yahawashi. You know what I mean? That's the only thing that matters. But sometimes you gotta examine yourself. You gotta be like, look, okay. And then do a quick, examine yourself quickly. And be like, dang, meditate. Be like, okay, look. Sit down and write down what you think you should do better. Or what you feel like you be going off at. But you're not here to please nobody. You're not here to please man. If you married, yeah, you're here to please your husband. Yeah, you should always live by the law, of course. But don't be out here trying to please people. Don't post stuff on social media to please people. Whatever you do, don't try to please people. The only person that you should even in person, don't be trying to, because I bring up social media a lot because that's like a big community for Israelites, social media, because a lot of people don't know a lot of people, Israelites in person. As for me, I know a bunch of Israelites actually in person, so I'm just bringing, because a lot of people, it's different for a lot of people. But yeah, even in person, it's the same thing. Like, you don't try to go out your way to please anybody. The only two people, like I said before, that you should be pleasing is yahawashi and yahawashi, no matter what. Because at the end of the day, when everything destroyed, it's only going to be them two that's going to save you. Can't nobody else save you, so what? But like I said, if you feel like, if you examine yourself, when you hear something about yourself, it don't hurt to examine yourself, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's pretty much it. Who was the first topic? Be aware of false sisters that come in unaware. Whatever you do, do it in sincerity. And so what if people in this truth and when people in the world don't like you? Not everybody like yahawashi. And that's the Most High Son sitting on his right hand, sitting up there in the kingdom, sitting up there in the, in the heavens. So you know what I mean. So what? Okay. Main goal is to get this kingdom. All right. And with that being said, Shalawam.